President Trump's nominee to lead the Drug Enforcement Administration, Terrance Cole, appearing before a Senate Judiciary Committee this week, making some strong allegations about Mexico's government. The DEA nominee claims that when it comes to Mexico's law enforcement agencies, the cartels are the ones actually in control. Border correspondent Allie Bradley joins us live now with more. So, Allie, what more can you tell us about his comments?
Yeah, Nichole, the DEA has said that the cartels are present in all 50 states here in the U.S., but now they're saying something that is pretty common when it comes to conversations down here at the southern border, that Mexico is essentially controlled by these criminal organizations. So this week, we heard from Trump's pick to be the head of the DEA, Terrance Cole. He said this in front of a Senate Judiciary Committee, that he believes the majority of Mexico is governed by the cartels. Take a listen.
We've seen traditionally the military working hand in hand. We've seen police officers working hand in hand with cartel members. I saw the cartel's coercion of government institutions, intimidation of law enforcement, and their brutal enforcement of control over entire communities.
Now, Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum, she regularly refutes these claims. She points the finger back to the United States when it comes to the flow of fentanyl, saying, start with your own country first. Now, the president, when asking what happens about the drugs crossing the border, she wanted to know who distributes these drugs and then where does the money from these drugs go. Many say that when we see cash or cash or guns moving south, that actually means it was a successful transaction of something the cartels moved into the United States. Remember, the cartels are present in all 50 states. Now, when we talked with Border Patrol about trust with Mexico, they have told us that the trust is there, but when the cameras aren't on and I'm talking with sources, they often tell me that Mexico is actually part of the problem and they don't do enough on the south side of the border. So one example of that is when Mexico was saying, hey, we're doing what we can. We're offering them places to live and to stay here in Mexico instead of going all the way to the U.S. border. But Nichole, I actually have gotten some documents along the southern border that show that they're only marked 40 to 45 days and they're clearly marked transit. So it's essentially a fast pass to get them through every checkpoint and right to our back door. So if this is Mexico helping and providing a place to live and work, you can see why those comments made by the DEA saying that there's some control there by the cartels. You can see there's some validity with that, Nichole.
So, Allie, we know there's also been some controversy over the removal of legal status for some migrants here in the U.S. What's the latest?
Yeah, the Trump administration, we've seen very regularly leaning on the Supreme Court for several issues, namely when it comes to immigration, though. We have seen them lean on SCOTUS over the last 100 days. So right now, what we can tell you here is that the Supreme Court is being asked right now by the Trump administration to intervene once again, but this time they want them to step in and say that the removal of the temporary protective status, or TPS, for more than 300,000 Venezuelan migrants should be something that they can carry out. Right now, that's a block that they are dealing with, that they cannot deport these individuals very easily. So TPS for Venezuelan migrants, it was actually put into place and then extended multiple times under the Biden administration. Then Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas cited extraordinary and temporary conditions that prevented Venezuelans in the U.S. from returning to their home country. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem calling back in February for the termination of TPS for some Venezuelans, but they've hit several of these legal roadblocks, hence them going straight to the top at this point, Nichole. Now, a response from the National TPS Alliance, that is expected later on next week, so we can see some movement here, see what's going on, but we know that they've been blocked using the Alien Enemies Act and other things like that, also leaning on SCOTUS for some answers. Nichole.
All right, Allie Bradley live for us. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.